know, right? Even if you are coming from the non-IT background, like someone I think previously you asked Pinjal, right? I am from electrical engineering, right? So previously, there was no 25 years back. I was sitting with Abhishek and discussing, right? So there was no specific computer science or the term IT in the engineering courses, right? Nowadays you have the latest courses of cybersecurity as well as the AI/ML also. So those things, even computer science was not there. So it is the people, but still the people coming from the electronics communication engineering. Myself has the background of ENC, right? And from mechanical engineering, from civil engineering, right? People came up, right? And they learned the IT and the systems, the computers. They learned the programs, they learned the developments, okay? And they came into the ITs, right? So, and then they're managing the projects, they're the architects. I will go into that. So it is not a problem if you are from the different backgrounds as well. It's everyone can join, even the civil engineers, right? They came into the IT and they're flourishing and successful in their career. So that's how it is. So there are two specific things, which is the industry outlook. IT industry is growing from by 15% from 21 to 2031. That is the specific prediction. And also to let you know, you should I tell you some terms, right? That is the Gartner and the Forresters, right? The Gartner quadrant, you should do a Google search, okay? That it states that which industry is leading into it, right? Industry means there are a lot of segments, right? If it is someone, the manufacturing companies are there, some healthcare companies are there, some telecom companies are there. We say it as the segments in the industries, right? And this Infosys as a service industry, right? Infosys, TCS, Capgemini and all, right? They basically works for all these segments or all these industries. Means who are our clients. We understand their requirement, we develop softwares for them, we do IT maintenance, we do administration, right? For the different these segments. That is the telecom industries and the manufacturing industries, the healthcare industries, right? They are all our clients. They are all basically Infosys clients in the environment. And the more you learn, the more you grow, and then you get the payments as well as a part of the promotions and all. But it all depends upon your ability to deliver, right, for the customer, right, for the management and for the respective companies. So you should be competitive from day one of joining the engineering, right, in the environment. So the IT skills, as also Kinjal mentioned previously, right, that you should have a good soft skills, communication. Communication is a very important part in the environment, right? You should have a good communication skill, right? Not only in the English, but also to communicate with your peers, with your colleagues, with your friends, basically, to start with, right? And this is the stepping stone of your career, right? And this will give you a mileage in your in the industry going forward once you get into the campuses. So you should know how to deal with people, how to deal with the professors, right, in the engineering college, and down the line into your when you step stone into the IT industry or any of the industries, right, with your managers, with your peer colleagues and all, right. This will help you to grow. So you should have this communication will help you to build to bring in a good teamwork, and then followed by your leadership abilities down the line. So what are the specific what I say, like the IT skills in your environment, right? That the hard skills which are coming up, right, and the part of the IT skills, as I mentioned, which is having the most demand at present in the market, right, within the part of the IT industries. Those are the cyber security, right? Now cyber security includes the cloud security, right? I think you have heard about the cloud, right? And the cloud service providers like AWS, Azure, GCP, right? Azure is the cloud from Microsoft, AWS, Amazon Web Service is from the Amazon, right? And GCP is the Google Cloud Platform from the Google itself. These are the three the service providers, right? Cloud service providers, which are at present are very competitive among each other and leading the market in the environment, right? And along with this, now this is a specific buzzword which has came up is the AI and the ML. You know, there's a Meta AI, right? In your WhatsApp, you have the Meta AI. You can search anything now, and that will give you any information. For example, I'm giving a small example. When you are driving a car, you should have a Kubo dash cam, right? In your car, it tells you that which lane to go. If you just move from one lane to other, you're running a car or bike, it will tell you no, you don't do that. So these are all the latest the AI technologies actually, behind which the algorithms are being run, right? There are progressive algorithms, right? Regressive algorithms into which this came up and has been developed using the specific statistics itself, right? Which is used in, someone asked some on the data science, right? Those algorithms are also being used in the data science environments, right? And this ML, machine learning, right? The machine learning is also specific statistical analytics which is being used, which used to learn the data, right? And then gives you a specific output in the environment. So both AI and ML plays a very big part, right? That you don't have to, previously you have to do a Google search. Google search is also the same thing, but it was not a buzz previously. So Google uses the specific AI and ML technology named crawlers. These are the connectors, right? Which searches, which is present over the all over internet waves, and it fetches you the specific information based on your search in the environment, right? And then it gives you the specific data. For example, you are searching for www.xyz.com or sbi.com, for example, right? Banking sites. So it gives you that specific information into it, how it searches. And these crawlers are basically bots, okay? And that uses the AI and ML technologies and brings that specific information with the help of these crawlers and the bots and gives the specific results. Now more specific results are given by now these ChatGPTs, right? The specific AI tool or the Gemini in the Google. ChatGPT is from the Microsoft itself, and the Meta AI, right? That gives you more specific search of whatever the questions that you ask. You want to know the information, you want to know about any specific tasks that you want to do, right? That gives you those informations in the environment. So that's how the environment is coming up. Now coming into my field, that is cybersecurity, right? So everywhere, for example, like when you search with a specific website, like any banking website, you all do with the apps, right? These transactions of, for example, SBI.com or any of the other banks, right? Or any that you use to GPay, PhonePe and all, right? At the end, what is happening behind is first it reaches the gateway of the data center, right? And which is having the core security in the environment. So the security includes the physical security, the logical security, and the perimeter security, including the term named firewalls. So I don't know how many of you have heard of the same, but the firewall plays a very, very big role for securing the environment of any applications which you will understand which the developer develops. So that's what I mentioned this industry is all about, right? So you have what are the IT industry specific opportunities to explore. It's on the cybersecurity. You have the softwares, you have the hardwares and the equipments, you have the artificial intelligence, you have specific education and training. Someone also, it's not that people like to continue in the industry itself. Someone wants to, okay, I want to be a teacher. That option is also available for everyone into so people can go into the educations and the training and be as a teacher, and whatever he learns from his experience he can provide. And there is data services, which includes the data sciences. You have the telecoms and the IT consulting. I think Kinjal has already explained about this, right? So there are other parts also. It's more of our R&D parts, like you bring in the specific simulations. You have the robotics. Robotics uses a large amount of AI, geometric progressions in the environment. You can go into the R&Ds. Someone can be a scientist to develop new softwares or new technologies, right? Which, because technology is changing every day, as we see, right? And learning in medical system and goes into the technologies, right? Someone is doing the ECG and scans, right? So that is also a technology, and that is also based on the softwares that we bring in, right? So there are gaming. There's a big gaming environment now. People play among each other by networking connected, right? So there are many gaming apps which has come. I think you people must be playing that, right? In a safe mode, obviously, right? So, and then people can go into the sales and marketing, and then the energy and the transmissions. Okay, so that's how it is. I'll also go into a bit more into the sectoral jobs. What are the specific jobs which specifically comes up, right? One of the in the IT industries, right, as I mentioned, which has a very high growth and the career opportunities in the environment. So one is the software development in the IT industry, right? Someone asked about the coding itself in it, right? So in the software coding, you have to do specific codes for which you have to learn the languages like C, C++. It's a basic one. People should have, whoever want to do a coding, he should have this knowledge on the C. Then latest nowadays is the Python, right? The Perl and the Python. That you want to explore and understand and learn, which has a very high demand in the market, okay, and do the specific coding. So that's what it comes about as a software developer. For example, like www.google.com, behind which the code is running, right, for this specific website. Basically, this is an application, right, behind which all the coding has been done. So these coders or these developers manages and maintains the, okay. So people who develop that is called the software developers, right? But who maintains that, they are the software administrators, okay? These are called the IT application administrators. So different jobs come into the place, okay? Yeah. So you have, apart from that, you have the IT project manager who actually manages and maintains the entire project. For example, like Infosys bought a project from the specific any of the manufacturing industry, right, or from the any of the medical industry. Like, okay, a medical company or a manufacturing company coming up stating that, okay, hey, you develop a specific software for us, okay. So apart from the development, you also have to maintain that. So these are the specific the administrators, which a group of the engineers and the leads and the testers, right? This project manager job is to run this specific project and maintain that software. So that's the role of a project manager to come in. IT business analyst, I think Kinjal has already explained that it's a part of the pre-sales and sales, right? These cloud architects, which I mentioned, right? Nowadays, previously it has the private cloud, which means the data center. I will take up in the next session, right? In that, now people are not maintaining their data center nowadays. Now they're moving to the cloud itself, that is your cloud service provider like AWS, Azure and GCP. And there you have to do a strong solution, explain it to the customer, and then make them understand and also provide the specific security into that, and then make them explain that, okay, hey, okay, you can go into any of these clouds with the in a secured environment to host your specific applications, right? Be it any of the application which is required for their industry, be it a manufacturing industry, be it a healthcare industry, be it a banking and finance industry, right? So suppose www.sbi.com, now it's having their own private cloud, but down the line it may move to the specific cloud itself. So that's where the cloud architects and the enterprise architects are required, and so as the specific security architects, right? You have the network engineers, as you know. So internet is basically a network, right? So if you don't have a communication at your home, you have the broadband, right? So broadband means it's all about this networking. For that, specific protocols runs for this entire world of connectivities. So network engineers previously also have a very high demand in the market. Security analysts and the architects, as I explained about it, right? So it has they secure all the applications, all the infrastructure, right? And it has a very high demand, because if your security is breached, then your money will go out from your bank, right? Or any of these applications will be compromised. Recently, I think you have heard about the specific outage which has happened with the CrowdStrike. I don't know how many of you are aware of that. There's a term like a specific malware, right? You have heard about the antivirus, which is a term named malware, right? Called ransomware, right? So what it does, it basically encrypts your system, and the hackers hacks into it, encrypts your system, and then charge you that, okay, you pay me this money, then only I will be able to give you the specific passcode with which you can use your computer again, right? So security plays a very, very important role in the overall IT industry and the environment. Then you have the quality assurance opportunities to take care of the quality of the specific software or the products and the testing in the environment, right? You have the business system analyst. System analyst juggles between the basically whatever the pricing which is happening with the customer, right? And the types of software is required based on the environment and the need, right? You have the database analyst. Someone asked for the data science and the data, right? So everywhere it is data. So your information is a data to your server, right? That means you have your personal information that is stored somewhere, be it in a Facebook, be it of your profile of the LinkedIn, right? Of the environment or for any sites. So somewhere it is stored, and you're also storing your photos and all in the Google workspaces and any other workspaces in the industry, right? So that database, it's stored in the servers in the form of the database, right? Either in the Google Cloud or in the Google data center, right? And you have the data science specialists, right? These data science specialists are playing a very important role and has a very big it has very big demand at present, right? With this data and the specific environment with which they are modeling the data into the environment, right? So that's how it's overall giving you from your career perspective to go ahead with. Okay. Thank you very much. So any questions on the career opportunity?